Hi, today we're going to be making a copy of a Pottery Barn Christmas pillow. What you're going to need is a pillow insert. This one is a 12 by 22, a piece of white fabric to cover it, and 3 of these little Dollar Tree gnomes. If you have a pillow that's already just a solid white pillow, you can use that. But I'm going to take this old pillow that I have taken the cover off, and I've bought some fabric at Joann's. This was an upholstery fabric that I had a 40% off on, and I'm just going to cut it 1 inch bigger than the pillow, so it will be a 13 by 23. And I'm just going to stitch around the sides. I'll leave an opening to put my pillow in. And then this will be the fun part. We're going to take this little gnome here, and we're going to cut the back off of him, pull the stuffing out, and we're going to make him flat, just like this one, because these 3 little gnomes are going to go across the front of this pillow. To start out, you're going to, of course, cut off your little tag here as close as you can. And I want you to, when you start to cut out the back, I want you to take about 1/4 of an inch, maybe a little more, of the gray backing and leave it connected. So what we're going to do is glue that down. We don't want to go up to the sweater hat that he's wearing, because that will fray. So if you'll cut along so that your backing's like this, because we're going to tack this down. But then as you come right to where his hat ends, then you're going to go in front of the seam, because this felt's not going to fray. So we're going to cut, I want you to see this. Right in front of that seam, like that, all the way around. I'm going to do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so the next step will be to glue the little edge down in the back of the hat with some hot glue. And also, since these are only $1, the condition of them is not the greatest. So as you see here, it needs to have some cleaning up. I already did the other 2. The backs are glued down, and I did clean up around the noses and around the beards. They came out really good. So go ahead and clean this up, glue this down, and then we'll go ahead and start putting the 3 gnomes on the front of the pillow. As a little side note, in gluing that down, you might have to cut out part of this seam that's going to be in between, so that when you wrap it around, you don't have a big bulky thing in there. So go ahead and do that while you're cleaning it up. I did say we were going to make a Pottery Barn pillow look-alike, but I didn't really show you the picture. I did just print it out from the internet. This is the pillow that Pottery Barn sells for $45, and it's a 12 by 16, so mine is a little bit longer, but it does look like their gnomes are a little bigger than the ones that we're using. The gnomes do have the little arms and hands on them, which, as you see with the Pottery Barn pillow, this one does not and these 2 do. And I did take them off on another one, and I think I like it better without them. So that would be your choice, but I'm going to pull them off, and I've already made the coverlet for my pillow insert. The bottom's opened for the pillow to go in. I chose to not put that pillow in yet because I want the surface to be flat, so that when we work on it, that we can get the gnomes on flat. One other thing, this gnome right here is actually thinner than the other ones. I cut it right on the border of it, and it is thinner. So be careful when you pick them out that you would pick out ones that are similar. Fortunately, felt does stretch a tiny bit, so I've gotten a little give to make him as little round as the other ones, but it was a little short on this side. So I'm going to go ahead and take off these arms and hands, and then we'll do the next step of gluing. And hands are off. The only other thing I want to add to this is that I think you should glue the beard down to the gnome so it stays in place. So now it's time to place your gnomes on your cover pillow. And at this point, you can put them as close or as far away as you want with whatever spacing that you choose. On here, they do have them close, but the pillow is definitely smaller than mine. So go ahead and place yours according to the size of your pillow. Okay, it looks like it's pretty close. The only thing I do like is the little pom-poms they have on there. And I have this trim in my house. So I went to put one on. It didn't seem like it was enough. So I glued two together. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish doing that, and then we'll see what the result is. Well, I think it was a good try making this Pottery Barn pillow copy. The cover from Pottery Barn was $45.50 to be exact. And I'm putting together the prices of everything, and I think it might be as much as $12, maybe $15 if you buy your own insert. I happen to have the insert already. So I hope you enjoyed making this, and you can find a special place in your house for it. And please subscribe to my channel, and I look forward to the next project from the Dollar Tree.